31 Puli facts every owner should know. Number 1. The Puli, a distinctive herding dog, looks like a sheepdog with dreadlocks and is a small to medium-sized breed. Males are around 17 inches tall and weigh 30 to 35 pounds, while females are 16 inches tall and weigh 25 to 30 pounds. Number 2. What makes the Puli truly distinctive is its corded coat, a dense and weather-resistant covering that extends across its entire body. The outer coat has a wavy or curly texture, distinctly not silky, while the undercoat is soft, woolly, and dense. If allowed to grow naturally, the coat usually clumps together, forming cords in the adult Puli. Number 3. They must come in solid colors: rusty black, various grays, or white. A small chest spot, no larger than 2 inches, is allowed in white. In black and gray dogs, it's okay to have a mix of gray, black, or white hairs as long as the overall appearance stays solid. Number 4. These dogs have a rustic charm, with their distinctive corded coat falling over their eyes. Despite this, the cords move along with the Puli, allowing them to see clearly. Their almond-shaped eyes are large, deep-set, and dark brown, framed by black or slate gray eye rims, reflecting intelligence and alertness. Number 5. These guys boast medium-sized, droopy ears that beautifully outline their expressive faces. These ears, adorned with a fringe of hair, hang slightly higher than their eyes, forming a neat V-shape and constituting about half the length of their heads. Number 6. The Puli is an energetic and agile dog, moving swiftly and changing directions effortlessly. Its distinctive trot is lively and animated, covering ground efficiently at a full trot with such movements and a natural convergence of feet toward the center. Number 7. According to Stanley Korn's book on dog intelligence, Pulis fall into the category of above-average working dogs, ranking 27th out of 79 dog breed groups. They tend to learn new commands after 15 to 25 repetitions and reliably follow commands 70% of the time. Number 8. Known for their intelligence, Pulis can also be independent and strong-willed, sometimes coming off as stubborn. With a background as herding dogs, they exhibit decisiveness and self-reliance, and sometimes they might not even follow your commands if they're not feeling up to it. Number 9. These guys excel as watchdogs. With their intelligence, alertness, and strong protective instincts, they're always on the lookout for anything out of the ordinary. These dogs make sure to alert their owners promptly to any perceived threats. Number 10. Pulis, being smart and active, may get into trouble if they're not kept busy. Bred for herding, they require both physical exercise and mental engagement. When lacking these, they might engage in destructive behaviors like chewing, barking too much, or digging. Number 11. These pups are recognized for their moderate to high prey drive, rooted in their history as herding dogs. Pulis naturally enjoy chasing things like squirrels or rabbits, and this tendency can differ among individual dogs. Number 12. Since Pulis have a cool corded coat that grows naturally and their fur needs regular attention to avoid tangles, if not cared for, the cords can get dirty and wet, causing hygiene problems. So just make sure to groom them often, separate the cords, give them a bath, and keep their fur clean and dry to keep them happy. Number 13. The typical lifespan for Puli dogs is around 12 to 16 years. It's important to note that individual factors such as their genetic makeup, what they eat, how much they exercise, and their overall health can impact how long they live. Number 14. In general, Pulis tend to be healthy dogs, but like any breed, they may have specific health conditions. It's not a guarantee that every Puli will experience these issues, but it's good to be aware of them if you're considering this breed. Some possible health issues include hip dysplasia, progressive retinal atrophy, cataracts, and patellar luxation. Number 15. Degenerative myelopathy, also known as DM, is a severe and irreversible disease often seen in older Puli dogs, usually at the age of around 9 years. Symptoms include weakness in the hind limbs, loss of coordination, paralysis, trouble swallowing, and incontinence. Unfortunately, there's no known treatment for this disease. Number 16. Pulis can have a genetic condition called chondrodystrophy. This means their limbs might be shorter and they could experience early issues with their spinal discs. This often leads to a higher risk of disc herniation, known as intervertebral disc disease. Number 17. The Puli has a rich history spanning at least 2,000 years, and some discussions consider an even longer timeline, possibly reaching back 6,000 years. The origin story is a topic of debate, with some proposing a connection to the Tibetan Terrier and others speculating even earlier beginnings. Number 18. In the early 2000s, while exploring for oil in what's now Iraq, they stumbled upon an old grave. Inside, there was a man buried with a dog and a sheep. They found really old hair that looked like the fur of today's Puli dogs. It seems this man might have been a shepherd, buried alongside his favorite dog and a sheep. Number 19. Roughly around 1100 years ago, Magyar tribes brought Puli to Hungary, where they became highly valued for their herding skills. Shepherds favored black Puli for their visibility in white flocks, and these dogs demonstrated proficiency in herding, while the larger commandor assumed the responsibility of guarding. Number 20. Back in the day, a great Puli cost as much as a shepherd's annual pay. Despite their love for the dogs, shepherds were strict about getting rid of ones that weren't smart or couldn't handle their responsibilities. Many folks think this is why the Puli is such a smart and strong breed today. Number 21. By the 1800s, Hungarian shepherds had identified the most desirable traits in small sheepdogs and were intentionally breeding them for excellence. The first description of the Puli was recorded in the late 1800s. However, as the demand for sheepdogs decreased, so did their population. Number 22. Dr. Emil Rajcec, a professor at the Hungarian University of Veterinary Medicine, and Adolf Lendl, the director of the Budapest Zoo, began a rescue mission in 1912 to save the Puli breed from extinction. The breeding program housed at the zoo under the same name, Állatkerület, later served as a foundation for many Hungarian kennels. Number 23. The impact of the Second World War on Hungary and European dog breeders was profound. With the scarcity of food and no medical supplies, kennels had to part with their cherished breeding stock. The Puli left behind faced grim circumstances, with many falling victims to bombs or gunfire from German and Russian soldiers. Number 24. Despite the challenges of the Second World War, the Puli breed not only survived but also arrived in the United States for herding and guarding tasks. Since 1936, it has held a place in the herding group according to the American Kennel Club. Number 25. The Puli is a beloved breed worldwide, gaining a fair amount of popularity in the US. Despite their global adoration, they are surprisingly rare in the country. The American Kennel Club's 2022 list of most popular dog breeds placed Pulis at the 161st spot out of 199 breeds in nationwide registrations. Number 26. Getting a Puli dog comes with different price tags depending on factors like the breeder's reputation, the dog's purpose, whether they're a show or pet, and where you buy it. On average, you might spend between $1,000 and $3,000 for a Puli pup. Number 27. In 1978, a remarkable Puli named Cinco Duda Sebi wowed everyone at the World Exposition hosted by the Fédération Cynologique Internationale. This outstanding dog, hailing from Mexico, was proudly owned by breeder Roberto Hernandez Avalos. Number 28. A dog known as the Auditor, believed to be a Puli, resided in the contaminated Berkeley Pit copper mine in Butte, Montana. Surprisingly, it thrived in the harsh conditions and became a cherished mascot for the town. After the dog's demise, various memorials were erected to celebrate its remarkable existence. Number 29. Mark Zuckerberg, the co-founder of Facebook, and his wife Priscilla Chan shared their home with a charming Puli named Beast. The couple, known for their love of animals, have embraced the joy of having Beast as a beloved member of their family. Number 30. Harlan Ellison, a writer from 1960s, adopted a Puli named Abu. The dog played a role in Ellison's 1975 Hugo-winning novelette The Death Bird and was also featured in 1969 short story A Boy and His Dog as an early version of the protagonist's telepathic dog blood. Number 31. The American novelist T.C. Boyle once had a bunch of Pulis, and he currently has one named Kutya, a Hungarian word for dog, which is immortalized in his book The Harder They Come. Alright guys, now which of these Puli facts surprised you the most? Please let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.